Well, there's no doubt these are unusual times, and they require of all of us a change in our normal activities and our schedules. This has certainly been true for us here at College Church, where this building is usually pretty busy throughout the day with people coming and going, activities happening. We especially have noticed in the evenings, our building is usually full to capacity many nights a week. The parking lot is abuzz with cars. We've seen that in these recent days, this is obviously not true. So we've done responsible things like turning down lights and thermostats, and we've challenged our staff to look for new ways to continue to be faithful in fulfilling our mission to make more and better disciples who transform the community and resource the church. To that end, it seemed like it might be a good idea to give you all an update of what's happening in these different days, these unusual times. And so I'm joined here this morning by Pastor Beau, who's our outreach pastor at College Church. And Beau, you really got recruited from the early days of this coronavirus situation here in Grant County to play a role with our faith community. So why don't we start by telling us a little bit about that?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, we realized that this was going to impact our community. I don't know if we ever imagined it would impact it so fast. So we called together a meeting, local leaders, pastors, school administrators, community, and city leaders, just to get together to talk about what our response was going to be. During that meeting, we realized that the county and the city already have had a lot of things in place, but they really needed the church to step in and help communicate those resources. So from that meeting, Grant County Emergency Management Agency asked me to be kind of a point person, liaison from them to distribute information to other churches. And so each day they send me an update from their briefings, and then I distribute that out to other pastors so they can get it out to their congregations.
Great. And obviously one of the suggestions that was given early on was to be in connection with your neighbors, stay in contact. And here at the church, we've had a long-term relationship with Francis Slocum Elementary and Marion Community Schools as a whole. And so we know that there are families in need during this time. We've tried to be in connection with the school and find out what we could do. Maybe fill us in a little bit on that partnership and then how that has spread more widely to the families that we're already connected with.
Yeah. So Marion Community Schools, in addition to the other county schools, are already have things in place to provide breakfast and lunch to students that find themselves in need of food assistance. Because of our relationship with Francis Slocum, we were able to participate in Marion Community Schools, their packaging of that food distribution on Tuesday, packed nearly 4,000 meals. Those were handed out Wednesday, the following day. And they're going to continue doing that for the next few weeks.
Great. There've really been a lot of neat stories about people from within our church reaching out and being willing to help others in this time. We know that just this week we've had some churches reach out to us and our technical ministry staff and say, we see what you're doing online for your church. We don't have those capabilities. Can you coach us? Can you lend us equipment? Can you come and counsel with us? And we've been able to meet that need in a number of instances. We've heard stories of parents who are utilizing the resources that our family ministries team has put online to more intentionally disciple kids at home when they're not getting to come to midweek clubs or Sunday school. And those are really encouraging things. And what blows me away is that people keep calling and they keep asking, what can we do? So for anybody who's sitting at home today saying, yeah, I have something to offer in this season, what are some encouragements that you would give them at this time specifically?
I think one of the greatest needs or greatest ways that we can remain in community is just checking on our neighbors, our loved ones, our friends, through social media, through phone calls. People need to stay connected, not isolate themselves. One of the ways that individuals from our church can engage our community is from our relationships with Immigrant Connection, Francis Slocum, even our senior adults, they're contacting us, telling us we think we're going to be in need of assistance later. So later today, Sunday, March 22nd, we are going to be collecting food items here at the church from noon until 4. All you need to do is pack a bag full of non-perishable items, drive underneath the awning of the atrium, and pop open your trunk. There, a staff member will collect those items and sort them for those people in need. You can also stay engaged with small groups. Contact Pastor Eric to learn about that. And if you're interested in getting connected with one of our senior adults to care for them, please contact Pastor Alex.
These are good opportunities to get involved. And we have no idea how long this season will last, but we're committed to continually updating our congregation and looking for ways that we can be the church here in Grant County and throughout our community and world. To that end, I want to encourage you again, if you're looking for ways to be involved, to stay connected, visit our webpage, collegewest.com/response, and you'll find a number of ways there that you can stay invested, involved, and updated on what's happening in the life of our church throughout this season.